Hi, welcome. It's me, Candice, and this is Love Wins. Oh, I missed you guys. I missed doing this. I have been under serious spiritual attack, but I'm okay. God definitely has my back. My spirit team has my back, and all the hard work is definitely paying off. So I'm just in complete state of gratitude. But just to make this video right now, like, it's been something. You hear the crows? The raven is one of my guides. A lot of birds. It was actually a blue jay that brought me to this space on the property to be able to record this video. There's a lot of noise in the house. My sister's watching TV, and my mom's been on oxygen for 2 days, so the machine makes a lot of noise. So for the past few days, it's been pouring rain. And before that, we had a blackout in our home, an internet blackout, meaning mom couldn't pay the bill that wasn't her bill to pay, that she always pays, because there was a hold on her check. And I'm sure you guys are like, oh my God, you're telling my story because this is a collective and we go through a lot of similar things. And that is why our story is our testament, right? So I know there's a lot of tangents, but there was blockages, there was holdups, there was delays, there was no internet for weeks. The negatives, I can't do what I do. The positives, there was a lot of coming together, movie nights, congregating in community spaces, being outside together. Things were getting done that really needed to get done, like all but one person, and he almost killed me, literally possessed by a demon, was like threatening to kill me if I smiled, because my smile, the smile of God, the smile when light is in your heart and you know God is in your heart and you know you stand in your truth and you know you stand in the light of God, that smile, the demons want to murk the fuck out that smile. My ex too, he's triggered by that, who again is contacting me, and he is on a no contact because he doesn't deserve my friendship. Friends don't say the things about you that he said about me to me. Your friends don't talk to you like that, and I don't talk to my friends like that. So I pray you find God, and that's to everybody. I have this quote written down right here in my journal. It will be those of your household that will be your foes. And when you turn to God and when you turn to the righteous path, the narrow path, Satan will get in. And those people who are living in very carnal realities, third dimensional realities, lower chakra energies, out of balance, unregulated nervous systems, addictions. Addictions could just mean sugar. I've seen it in my own children, the difference when I allow it and I don't allow it. Those of your household will be your foes, and your enemies are not that of flesh and blood. So don't be mad at the messenger. You bless them. You bless them with unconditional love. You bless them with God's love, and you send them on their way. But you block them from having access to your energy, because it will be the closest person that will try to kill you. And jealousy will let them in. Hatred will let them in. Envy will let them in. Greed will let them in. So, with that, it's nice today. The rain is gone. It's beautiful. We have a ton of mosquitoes, which is why I'm gonna burn throughout this video, but our grass hasn't been cut. And the riding lawnmower is missing a key. And the person who usually cuts our grass, my mother's ex-boyfriend, who had a stroke, and after his stroke they couldn't live together because he got violent, went back to his family home, but his family hated my mom, called her a gold digger, but she paid all the bills. It's like my life is a reality TV show. His sister, who now, he lives in his family home, and his sister hates my mom and doesn't want him to do anything for my mom, even cut our grass, which he always does, and we always pay him. So she said he would have to move out of his house if he cut our grass. And I'm like, can we just cut our own grass? We have a lawnmower. But we can't cut our own grass. It's like absolutely absurd, the amount of blockages that are jumping in front of me when I want to do a simple task. And I'm just laughing. Because I know why I'm here, and I know what I'm clearing, and you know, God's funny, but I know he loves me, and I know he loves you. So that's a little bit of what I have been going through, just to get this message out to you people, whoever, and all of you who, me and the birds, this beautiful yellow bird, I don't even know. Let me see if I can show you. I have to turn this around. He's gonna fly away. Yep, he flew away. I knew that was, he flew away. Anyways, beautiful yellow bird. Distracting me though, what was I gonna say? All of you beautiful people who have subscribed and decided to follow me in the past couple of months that I've been putting my energy into my channel, thank you and welcome, and you are tribe. You wouldn't be here if you weren't tribe. And as light workers, as star seeds, as chosen seeds, chosen ones, it's the time that we do find our tribe. The revolution is now. The time is now. The age of Aquarius. The time is now. As the systems are falling by Babylon, I will not miss you. And I'm proud to serve. I'm proud to serve the light. I'm proud to serve God. I'm proud to walk amongst my angels and my ancestors and my spirit team and all of you who are doing your part to raise your vibration and to clear the karmas and the generational curses that have been plaguing your lineage for generations and generations and generations. Abuse. Domestic abuse, narcissistic abuse, alcoholism, drug addictions. Should I keep going? There's so many more. Those are the ones in my family that I'm breaking. As the black sheep, the set apart one, the different one. My brother, when he was threatening to kill me, kept calling me autistic. Autistic. That's so funny. Was that supposed to upset me? I've never in my life been called autistic. I flew through school, through grade school. It was too easy for me. I was bored and I dropped out just because I didn't have the dance classes I wanted. And then I went back and got my credit. But I needed 1 credit. I didn't go to prom. I didn't walk with my graduating class. I didn't regret that either because I didn't feel like there was anything in that was serving me at that time. And I just felt like I was being guided somewhere else. And I did. And it guided me to South Florida and a whole bunch of life lessons and skills and as a witness. An observer, walking in very, very, very dark places. I've walked a lot of dark paths, and I knew the whole time in the darkness that I was safe. And so are you. Love wins. we win. The light wins. There's absolutely nothing to be afraid of. Death and change, two things promised when you're born on this earth as a human, incarnating in this body, in this avatar. Death and change is the two things that you know is gonna happen. You're gonna grow older, you're gonna change, you're gonna evolve. You cannot stay the same because the earth is rotating and there are cycles and weather changes. Oh, I love the beautiful blue jays, 2 of them. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, God. Change and death. What are you afraid of? You're given this mission to kick ass. Kick ass and take names. Live your best life. The only illusion is those placed upon us by those that, the powers that were. I'm not even going to call them the powers that are, because they're the powers that were. They're getting booted out. And they're attacking our kids because the only way they can stop what's already been set into motion is to try to get to the children, because the children are the future. So they're trying to dumb them down in their food, in their media, in their music. They're trying to dumb them down so they can not rise into their divinity and be the leaders of the new earth, of the new world, of the new timeline, of the reality where peace, love, unity, community, we get to live on the planet like the animals do. They don't pay rent, they don't pay bills. It's absolutely absurd, the structures that, the demonic structures that we believe is our infrastructure that we need to live in. Remember who you are. If you're watching me, you do remember, and that's why you're watching me. But maybe you know someone who's like on the verge of remembering. Forward, share, remember who you are. You beautiful soul. You beautiful soul. Make art, make music, grow things, cook things, heal things, love, just love. Forgive. Forgive the pains, forgive the traumas, forgive the betrayals. That's not you. They're not serving you. They're weighing you down and they're keeping you in karmic loops. Playing out realities on replay over and over and over and over and over again. Realities that make you sick with diseases and disorders that aren't even real. Mental illness is an illness of the mind. And our bodies are designed to heal. Heal your mind, heal your body. It's just that simple. Walk the earth barefoot. Get out into the sun. Salt water, natural water, spring water. Everything that this planet has given to us can reverse everything wrong with you if you allow it to. But you have to believe. And by believing, not in some hocus pocus, believing in facts, in reality, in truth. Believing in yourself and your ability to be you in the highest form that your soul has incarnated in this body. The superhuman that you are is your birthright and it's your destiny. And you got to heal that inner child because somewhere along the way you got hurt. And you got to forgive that. You have to forgive it. All of it. Forgive yourself. Forgive all the others. Thank them. Thank yourself. Because you needed that lesson. But it's time to heal the pain. And sometimes that pain isn't even yours. You're healing something your grandmother, your grandfather, your great somebody went through. And it's just cycling again and again and again. And it's cycling until it gets healed. And it's not going to get healed until you heal it. So just heal it. Forgive it. Just let it go. I'm sorry, sometimes when I'm channeling spirit, spirit moves through me with tears. I actually didn't cry that time. My ex said I was a crier. And I am a crier. And that's part of my childhood trauma, because I was afraid to cry as a little girl. I didn't want anyone to see me cry. And I would hold it in. And I blocked my own throat chakra because I was afraid to cry, because I was embarrassed and I didn't want anybody to see me. And that may be a message for somebody out there. Don't be afraid to cry, because crying is how you release those emotions. And if you don't release those emotions, you're going to store them, and it's going to block you. And somewhere along the way, there's going to be something you really need to do or you really need to say, and you're not going to be able to say it because you're going to be blocked. So just say it now and unblock yourself and let it go, because it doesn't matter. Because when you release that, you step up and out of the timeline that is keeping you suppressed and blocked. And then you can have a new reality where that doesn't exist anymore. But you gotta let it go first for it to not exist anymore. And you gotta forgive it. And in that space where there was pain, you have to put love in that space. Put love in the space. Yeah, that's the message. As my mentor Julia says, that's the message. And I love you, Julia, and thank you for all your guidance and all of your assistance with unblocking these blockages, because I couldn't have done it alone. My trauma and my distortions were so deep because what I had went through was so traumatizing that I had to call for help. And first I gave it to God, and God opened the way. God showed me, God guided me to who was an open enough channel, who was able to assist me the way that I needed to be assisted. Because the people I was reaching out for help before had their own blockages and their own things they're working through, and they couldn't help me. And that's a message for somebody. The people you want to help you sometimes can't help you. You have to help yourself. You have to help yourself. And if there is someone who is meant to come along and assist you in helping yourself, give it to God, because God will bring the right person to you. And anybody else, if God don't bring them to you, you don't want their help. You don't want their help. So clear away the illusions that make you believe that you need their help. The only one you need is you and God. And God is within you, works through you. You are a fractal of God. So come home and remember. And I love you. I love you all so very much. And thank you for being here, and thank you for following me. And if you want to help keep my internet going and keep me giving these messages to you, I do have a Cash App. My Cash App is High Priestess of Love. And I do accept donations, and I have accepted donations. And thank you for those of you who have donated to keeping this going and keeping me going. And thank you. Seriously, thank you. Have a blessed day. I love you.